The Trinamool Congress continues to avoid Times Now, continues to avoid Newshour. The more they avoid, the more suspicions are aroused on why exactly the Trinamool Congress is doing so. Mamata Banerjee has told all her spokespersons not to speak on any TV show. There is a complete gag order. People who used to come on the program, and there are spokespersons of the Trinamool Congress who say, we want to speak on this, but Mamata Banerjee has said we'll be sacked from the party, we'll be removed as spokespersons. We could be axed in any way if they come on the news. Derek O'Brien has been running away from our program for a very long time. Somehow it appears Derek O'Brien is too scared to speak on this subject, like all Trinamool leaders. When do leaders avoid debates? When they usually have something to hide. So the question tonight is, what does Mamata Banerjee and the Trinamool Congress have to hide? Did they allow this terror factory to go on? Did they allow the radicalization to go on? Did they allow the Mujahideen Bangladesh to strike roots within India? Did they allow the radicalization of the madrasas in Burdwan? And do they have some political reason why they aren't able to speak about it? What are they scared about? Okay. Those who are on the debate, Mamata Banerjee of the CPIM, Aman Sinha of the BJP, and my first question is to Maulana Maqsood Ul Hasan Kazmi. Maulana Maqsood Ul Hasan Kazmi, instead of speaking about the BJP trying to take advantage of this issue, the fact is, how have these jihadi elements been allowed into Bengal? That is the bigger subject. How have these jihadi elements been allowed into Bengal? How have they entered into madrasas? And from madrasas, how have they turned into terror experts? What is going on in your view in Bengal?
Mr. Arnab Goswami.
Yes, Mr. Kazmi.
First of all, let me clarify that we Indian Muslims are against all type of terror activity and terrorism. We do not support, we always condemn, we always demand.
That's okay.
That the real perpetrator should be booked. So far as the Bengal matter is concerned, we are these are the Jamaatul Mujahideen from Bangladesh.
They were radicalized at a madrasa in Burdwan. They were radicalized in a madrasa in Burdwan. Burdwan is in Bengal, not Bangladesh. Radicalization is happening in Burdwan. Am I right, Aman Sinha?
What type of radicalization
Radicalization means what? Radicalization in the violent jihadi ideology. You want me to be specific? Radicalized in a violent jihadi ideology.
Has our agency caught anything there?
Yes, our National Investigation Agency, which is investigating. No,
it has not come out anything here.
No, they have.
My question, Mr. Arnab Goswami, my question to BJP and Sangh Parivar is, they are very selective in using and in dealing with the terror activity. When they are terrorists, they are always silent on the people.
This is not
from the very same soil on West Bengal, Purulia armed raping case. You must be remembering this.
I am talking about today 9,000 bombs.
No.
9,000 bombs seized in 2013 in the entire state. 7,000 bombs.
What about Purulia armed raping case?
No, one second.
Why is Bhajpa?
What Bhajpa?
Arnab Goswami, very little point.
No, I cannot understand what is the charge.
Purulia armed raping case.
No, please now allow me to speak.
They are
enough.
Aman Sinha allowing
which type
of jihad, what type of activities were they doing?
You are not making across
any point. Which type of factory was this? Which type of jihad was this? You know,
what type of jihad is going on in Bengal? What kind of radicalization is happening? Why are madrasas on Indian soil supporting the Jamaat Mujahideen Bangladesh?
Let the matter investigate.
Are we turning parts of India into what happens in parts of Pakistan?
They should be sent to jail.
Sent to jail
and hung.
And when you should be talking like a Muslim leader. You are chairman of the Imam Council of India. Maulana Maqsood Ul Hasan Kazmi, you should be talking about how to take on all those people who speak that jihadi language, that violent jihadi ideology in India. I mean, we are a secular nation. Instead of trying to put the focus on the BJP. 1 minute. Aman Sinha is coming in. Aman Sinha, please. Aman Sinha ko bolne dijiye.
Such people infiltrate
Aman Sinha ko bolne dijiye.
To our country.
The state of West Bengal.
How such people infiltrate?
Why are you intervening when I am speaking? I did not interrupt you. Please
Aman Sinha ko bolne dijiye.
Arnab, it is a very serious issue. the state of West Bengal is rapidly turning into a safe haven for all the terrorists, all the militants and anarchists, and the government of West Bengal is providing active protection and patronage to all such antisocial elements. Not only that, the attitude of the state of West Bengal, the shocking and suspect attitude, is absolutely abhorring and reprehensible. They wanted to hide these serious acts of terror which was and the planning of terror which was going on in Burdwan and nearby places. And in fact, it was the NIA which went and unearthed all these 40 IEDs which were found there from a premises which was searched and seized and sealed by the West Bengal police. Now, what is also suspect, Arnab, is why was the Chief Minister all through protesting against any central investigation agency stepping in and conducting investigations?
Well, because she has political interests. Because
that is absolutely evident.
Because she has political interest.
Even after the shoddy investigation of state police, just let me point out, even after the shoddy investigation of state police, she went on to hail the state police, and she's, even now she's been opposing the NIA, which has been, doing remarkable investigation in these matters. And therefore, the government of India had to step in, and they had to send a clear message to state of West Bengal that there will be zero tolerance on such issues.
I'll tell you why, Aman Sinha.
National Security Advisor personally went and told this to Chief Minister.
You see, unfortunately, on many occasions, political parties, they give up. Ritobroto coming to, they don't care about national security. They are only concerned in their local politics. And by the way, the Trinamool Congress has refused to speak on the issue because some people feel they are scared of the Sharada link, because Sharada funds, all these illegal funds, have been invested in some banks which are used by these Jamaat groups. So there is a money and politics link, appeasement politics, money, madrasa, all kind of links are going on in Bengal, and I think that's the reason why Mamata Banerjee is keeping quiet. Yes, please, Ritobroto.
First of all, I want to make one point. Your channel has shown that today BJP leaders Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, Kirti Azad and others have been arrested. So this is actually a Xerox of yesterday. Because yesterday, the left MLAs and MPs have gone there. Also, Congress and BJP delegation yesterday was there, but none of the Congress or BJP delegation were arrested. It was the left who were arrested, and normally in most of the media, there was a blackout. The point in Birbhum, what is happening is a very dangerous thing. In Burdwan, what is happening is very dangerous. But in Birbhum, basically, it was a fight in between the Trinamool Congress. Now, one part of the antisocials of the Trinamool Congress are being given political shelter by the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now, as far as this Burdwan thing is concerned, innumerable bombs, crude bombs, in one health center, primary health center in the Birbhum district, a single doctor is there, 4 nurses and 800 crude bombs. The police, everybody knows that these bombs Trinamool Congress is using. What has happened in Burdwan for long, after winning the 2011 elections, the Trinamool Congress have not allowed the political opponent to function from there. Even in the last election, our sitting MP, he was a candidate of our party, he was not allowed to campaign. Now in Khagragar, where this entire thing came up, the explosion, the huge things were there, the detonators, explosive, even rocket launcher designs. There, Trinamool Congress, in the Trinamool Congress office, the terrorist camp that was in the Trinamool Congress was office on beneath, and on the top, these jihadis were operating. Now, interestingly, we are apprehending that Trinamool Congress had given a permit, because in that area, even no political opponents is allowed to function. Trinamool Congress has given the opportunity for these people to function. There might be a deal that arms will be supplied, bombs will be supplied, which the Trinamool Congress is using for a long time for capturing areas, for keeping control over areas. But unfortunately now, BJP today, you are showing that many people have gone. These are outside people. They are not the people of that village. Yesterday, when we went to the village, 144, just a minute, 1 minute.
West Bengal has been known. West Bengal has been known for gang wars between CPM and TMC. So let us not go into the history of that. As far as BJP is concerned, if any BJP worker is hurt, if any family of a BJP worker is hurt, it is right of our BJP leaders to go and meet their family members, to go and meet those workers who have been victimized and harassed in those villages. It has resulted into injuries and fatalities. What is my friend talking about? Is he trying to condone and protect the violent actions of the TMC workers? Have they joined into some new alliance?
Then you are not
What is
getting
it?
my point.
What are you trying to
You are
say?
not at all getting my point.
No, absolutely. You know, we have every right to meet our workers. If our workers have been, threatened, if our workers have injured, they have been injured. If there are certain fatalities which have been resulted, our leaders have every right to go there and meet their families. What are you talking about?
Then you have to arrest us. What is happening in that village? One fraction of the Trinamool Congress under the leadership of Sadai Sheikh has joined the BJP. BJP has given political shelter to them. This is the real story. The jihadi thing is very much there.
Well, the real story is that the TMC and the left party have realized that they cannot politically compete.
Rita Brother, my question to you is this person who you say has been accepted by the BJP after leaving the Trinamool Congress, does this person have any links to what is happening in terms of the bomb factory and the terror factory there?
Arnab,
no, I cannot tell that, but the problem
then
is,
what is the link?
Anubroto Mondal, who is the I'm telling you, Anubroto Mondal, who is the district president of Trinamool Congress, he had time and again publicly said that hurl bomb at the polices. Now this man, Sadai Sheikh, who is now in BJP, was at one point of time Anubroto Mondal's right hand. Now there is a fractional feud between the anti-socials, and as BJP has given shelter to them, there is a attempt.
So your So your charge is that the BJP is not serious about this. It is mixing up with the same elements. It is only using Sharada and the terror factory because it wants to take on Mamata Banerjee politically.
Which has stepped in to unearth all these,
these people are given shelter by the BJP. That's
the BJP government. What is my friend talking about?
Arnab, my question
and his actions only go on to reflect that today TMC and left parties have entered into some kind of unholy alliance because they have realized that politically they cannot compete with BJP in West Bengal. The popularity of BJP is rising in West Bengal. They cannot compete politically, and therefore there is some kind of tacit alliance, and they are trying to, they are trying to provoke such violent protests at the district level and trying to, put Bengal into disharmony.
To go for an NIA probe, that was the breathing space given to Mamata Banerjee.
One second. You see Mr. Maulana Masood Ul Hasan Kazmi. Maulana Masood Ul Hasan Kazmi.
Where do they bring religion? These are questions of
Rita Brother and Aman Sinha. 1 second, please. You see.
But why do these people bring in religion? Questions of national security.
Arnab,
yes.
My question
BJP is telling that all madrasas terrorist
activities
are there. In all madrasas, terrorist activities are not there.
My question is straight question to Bharatiya Janata Party
definitely terrorist activities are there. But you cannot blame an entire community for terrorist activities.
Despite heavy deployment of security forces and army on the border, how such people do infiltrate in our country?
Because they have political patronage in our own soil. Because there are traitors in India. Because there are traitors in India who allow them. Mr. Kazmi. And those traitors have political support.
No, we are very selective of using traitor words. We are very selective.
In state governments
we don't
and elsewhere also,
war room
who
league,
claim themselves to be some leaders of some sect.
Who is the
A person who allows terrorism to spawn on Indian soil is a traitor to India. There is no definition. Don't use any.
People who are responsible for war room league. People who are responsible.
That's got nothing to do with what we are debating.
People who are responsible for Sadhvi. Prigya Singh Thakur.
Don't communalize it.
Asimanand.
Don't communalize it.
The main point remains elsewhere.
The government in
Bengal has been patronizing all sorts of activities.
Which court has convicted them?
The question is, Mr. Kazmi, Mr. Kazmi,
money had gone through a Trinamool Congress MP to Bangladesh to help the Jamaat Islami. Jamaat planned to kill Sheikh Hasina. This is the reality. Trinamool Congress has used the Sarda money from the common people of Bengal, that money had gone to Bangladesh. MP of Rajshahi and MP of Satkira had made.
And the sad part of all this is, Rita Broto, the sad part is this, I'll tell you. I'll show some pictures now of Mamata Banerjee trying to promote a film. And that's my only question tonight. Here's the situation in our country. That a chief minister of a state has time to be part of film promotions. And she has no time to answer the people of this country on a terror hub in her own state. She runs away from that subject, but she's very happy to be part of, soccer matches and film promotions. Now that's shameful. That's really shameful. And I think Mamata Banerjee and her party should develop the courage to answer some specific questions on that subject. These are pictures of Mamata Banerjee at a film promotion. Ms. Mamata Banerjee, you are a chief minister. There you have some film director, I think she is taking selfies with Mamata Banerjee. Is this why we have chief ministers in our country? So that they do film promotions and don't speak about terror factories in their own state? And whatever the political compulsions for Mamata Banerjee having to keep quiet, it's sad that at a time when people expect her to govern, she's letting people down like this. I thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on debate number 3 on the Newshour tonight. And that's it on the Newshour this evening. I'll see you tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. with the big stories and the top debate. Thank you for watching. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, and goodbye.